Fall hair in full effect. Homies, it's your girl Ashley, the handy homegirl, and I am back with another Renovation Real Talk episode. And we're going to continue to keep talking about my guest bathroom because, guys, it's not done yet. So until we complete it, you're going to know about it and how I'm waiting for it to get done and how I'm actually helping to finish it and how I'm not helping to finish it in some aspects. But welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you stopped by just to see how this project is going. And it's going. I can honestly say, to give a great update, we are at the tiling process of the bathroom. You're actually going to see me in this video and in the next couple of videos with the Renovation Real Talk episodes that I will be tiling a little bit. It didn't go exactly how I planned, because I will say, disclaimer, tiling is not easy. You really have to pay attention, be meticulous and clean. And I was all of those things, but still some things went awry and I had to tear a lot of it down, which was so disheartening for me. I did not want to do that, but I wanted my bathroom to look, you know, professional and finished and clean and nice. So it is what it is. So yeah, in this video I'm going to give you almost like a tutorial from Pops, not for me, like I said, not a professional tiler whatsoever, but it's going to be like a mini tutorial from Pops that he's giving to me that I'm now sharing with you. And then this is also almost like a 3-part video, because I'm going to release this one today and the second part tomorrow and the third part after that, just so you can see the almost the real time progress of us just getting the tiling done, but I love it. It's coming to fruition. I'm actually gonna drop my mood board in one of these videos so you can see. I know I've been saying that in a lot of my videos, but I'm actually gonna do it in this series so you can kind of see where my vision is. It's not really a lot of decor on my mood board, but just like the foundation, and I kind of just decorate like visually just with what I want to see as far as space. I'm still practicing some styling, so some more styling tips will come about with my bathroom decor. But yeah, so check it out, and I hope you enjoy this like 3-part episode of the Renovation Real Talk.
You want to see this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What I'm about to do now is I'm about to use what they call a porta cable sheetrock sander. Right? It's missing a couple functions. It's going to make a lot of dust, and it's used to sand the walls. It's a lot easier than doing it by hand. Press the button. Has a pad on the front. This spins orbital, and this right here is the pad that pulls off right here. It has Velcro on the back and it sticks. Okay? Now I'm gonna press the button, turn it on, and I'm gonna sand all this roughness down around here, around the window, and the ceiling. Watch for the dust. You ready to paint?
Yeah.
So you can paint everything. Wait for this little edge to dry right here. And take that sponge right there and just rub this edge right here.
You mean the sander?
Yeah, that little sponge. See that sponge? The sanding sponge. And just rub this edge right here so you don't have a line there. Even though it might cover by the towel, but we just want to take that line off. And then other than that, you're ready to paint.
Hey guys, it's your girl, the handy homegirl, and today for this Renovation Real Talk, we're going to be doing an update on our bathroom. You're actually going to be seeing me paint our bathroom, the guest bathroom. It has been like this for about 5 weeks. So that's going to be rule number 1, really, is if you are doing your own work, you have to be patient with yourself and whomever is working with you. So yes, we had drywall and mud and tape and unsanded for about 5 weeks. Then we got back on it. He fixed the wall, sanded it down. We just mostly got standing down for the last 2 days. And so I just needed him to get me to a point where I could take over. So now I'm about to go ahead and put some paint on the ceiling and the walls. Hopefully I can do the walls today because I'm going to do the ceiling first. The rule that I've learned along this way is work from the ceiling down. So I'm going to paint the ceiling first, paint the walls, and then we're going to work on, then we're going to do the tile. Then we're going to do the tile in the shower, and then I'm going to tile the floor. And hopefully I can get all this done myself. Of course, I'm going to have a little assistance just to get me started on the tutorial side, because no, I've never laid tile, but I'm willing to learn. So I got my little trashy hat that I'm going to wear so I don't get paint in my hair, and you're going to watch me work. You're going to watch me work. What? You going to watch me work. You going to watch me work. So I got pretty much, the floor is, it's a new floor, so it's all cement blocks, cement sheet rock, whatever, down on the ground. So I don't have to really cover the floors, but I just threw a tarp over the tub. It needs to be clean, but I don't want to create more of a mess, so I just threw a tarp in the tub. And I'm going to get started pouring the paint, and I'm going to paint the ceiling. The paint I'm using is, this isn't bare, this is blended from Home Depot, and this is in pure white. So I'm just gonna do the ceiling in a pure white, and then the color I have for walls is Bear's silver bullet paint, and it should look really good. It's like a silvery gray, and it's gonna look really cool with the blue penny tiles that I have for the floors. The floors are really gonna pop and create a contrast between the light and the light white tile, the gray, silvery gray walls, and then this blue tile with light gray grout. So hopefully you're going to see my mood board. I don't know if you're going to see it in this video, but you might see my mood board for the bathroom closer to when I'm getting the tiling done. So you can see like the from the design mood board to this stage, to the tiling, to the complete finished renovated bathroom. Alright, let's get started, guys. Hey guys, so I probably wonder why I have the shower cap. No, I am not intentionally deep conditioning my hair. I am just trying to protect my hair from paint. I got a little paint in my hair from painting the ceiling yesterday. Showed you what that paint looked like. It's just a pure white, but I didn't want to get any more paint in my hair, and the hat wasn't really working out. So I'm going to show you the color that I'm painting the guest bathroom, and I'm going to finish that up today. All right, let's get started. Alright, so I went ahead and taped off the ceiling, so I won't get any paint on that. And then I'm going to start painting. Hey guys, it's Ashley. So today we are starting the bathroom. We're going to start tiling, and I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what Pops is doing to help me get started.
You always have one towel running down the side of the tub for overage from your water flow, shower drop off. Alright? Now I'm going to take a measurement from this corner to there, which is 32 3/4. I'm going to go up the wall here and make a mark at 32 3/4. And go one step higher, make another mark at 32 3/4. So that's going to bring everything consistent. I'm going to line my level up to my marks, come down, lined up here, draw me a line. And I'm going to do the same thing right here. I'm going to extend my level down more because plus I can't go to the top but so far. So you can get the same line. And that's going to be my line going all the way up.
You measuring out how many tiles can you start
right,
out
what
with?
I'm basically doing is laying my tile out
okay.
to make sure I have the same side on each side because you want the pattern to be consistent. So on this side right here, I have 5 1/8. And on this side right here, I have 5 1/8. And that's going to make sure that these tiles come up consistent on
both sides.
Which you have a choice when it comes to doing this wall, that wall, this wall. You can do it in one system going around, and that normally makes it uneven, but the tile is on the wall. Or you could do this wall, that wall,
then
and
go
this
up.
wall the same.
Right.
And this wall, each wall is done separately, but it evens everything out, all your tile.
So what would you suggest the best that people should tile their bathroom if they do it themselves?
If they do it themselves, they should do every wall separately.
Okay.
Okay, but everything has to be equal when you do it separately. I mean, this wall and that wall, this wall and this wall has to be the same. This back wall would have to be the same.
Its own measurement,
yeah,
basically.
it's going to be its own measurements when you start coming off the wall this way. Since you're going to have a cut here, you'll come off of this one with a whole tile. Or you can come off with that exact same cut, but is that cut going to meet up on the other side?
And that's why it needs to measure
right,
something. So it probably needs to measure even as an even number, as an even measurement.
Right, to get an even tile.
Yeah.
So what you have to do is you have to divide the difference between here and there.
What about finding the center and then working your way out?
You can find the center and work your way from one side to the other side, and that should equal everything out automatically. Of course, you got your water lines that's coming in, and you're going to have to cut around each one of them. And they got a small little tool, it's a little chipper that chips it off, a little nipper, and it nips everything off, and you can make a nice little design around it. It always has another ring that goes around it to cover whatever you did there. You just got to make sure everything fits before you tile this side up, because you don't want to go back to doing it again. And what you're going to do is you're going to nip, and you're going to fit everything, fit 2 pieces before you put it on. Alright?
Okay.
We're going to make a cut.
Yeah, gonna get started. Cutting tile. Apparently this is, I don't know if this is old school or, oh wait, yes, back up. He's cutting tile to fit the first row. Don't touch, mama.
We're cutting 1 piece of tile. For the first row, you have to line it up on the bottom to a little wheel. That's a cut. And you have to have it flush onto the back. And then you pull it across, striking it backwards, creating a line. And then you take this and you put it down center and you pop it. And that's your tile that comes out of there. Sometimes it comes out a little ugly. That's where you need your chipper, your nipper for. Now the tile came out a little crooked. The line is straight, but when it broke crooked at the bottom. So these are called nippers. And with the nippers, we're going to take the nippers and place it right here and just press down. And it straightens that area out. All your tile got to be straight. So now I got that area pretty straight. And what other than hitting things and making them fall, you know, actually put that in my way. And then we're going to fit the other tile. The other tile fits in beautifully. Now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. sometimes you have to really look down in here to see where you got the starting point at. You always want to be flush up against the back. You gotta line your strike up. I'm pushing down on it slightly and creating a line. Then I'm going in the middle, and it pops right on that line. I'm gonna nip off a little bit at the bottom.
Oh, it's just the like a little.
It's like just a little lip.
Okay, okay.
I nip off a little bit at the bottom. A little bit on top, wherever I might see something that's not gonna look right when I put it in the corner. So I want it dead in the corner. And that works out perfectly. If you notice, these particular tiles here have a preset spacer on them. It's just a little slight bump that's sitting on the top. Right on the edge, you rub your hand, you can feel it. When you put this next one on top of it, it's automatically going to make a gap for you.
For your grout.
Okay, for your grout. You don't have to put a bigger gap in there unless you want that look. And this is like less than an eighth, about a 16th of a gap. Get you a professional sponge. Don't try to get no cheap sponge that comes apart on you. And you just make sure your towel's always wiped and clean. As you see them coming up the wall, I'm dead even with my corner. And the next one is going to go here.
Are you focusing mostly on the creases to wipe or the face of the tile?
Basically the face of the tile.
Okay.
Because the masket gets hard, very hard, and it's going to be hard to come off.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to
make that. But while you were buttering it, it wasn't done on the front, but you still want to wipe it.
Still want to wipe it.
Okay.
You're still going to wipe it. Now.
So as a beginner, should I butter it? Should I always butter it as a beginner?
No,
or should I
well, you can butter the ones coming up. You only have to do that. This is just the start.
Okay.
Once you get up into this area, you're going to take your trowel and use it and just stick.
Okay.
This is just the beginning. Now, you notice how this is here?
Yeah.
And you have this line here and this line there. You could leave it there, or you could push your towel upwards and make them lines come even. But it's not going to be even consistently throughout the whole thing. Let's check it. I take a towel here and I turn it. Oh, I'm wrong. It is going to be even. So if I take that towel and push it up even with that, then every line is going to come out even. Okay. Or you could take this towel and make it where this line comes out halfway here in the middle. But that's based on your side wall. So what we're going to do is we're going to slide this towel up to where it's here. Right? Now, the way to get them to stay, because they're going to move on you, is you have to take maybe a drywall nail or something like that and actually put it at your last towel on the bottom to hold it up and to keep it up. So that's what I'm going to do right now.
Is that just looks better or something? Or?
Well, what it's going to do is just make it consistent. So when I get at the top, this towel's going to be here. So now I'm going to get me 2 drywall nails. I'm going to push this towel up to that point. Alright? And then I'm going to put the drywall nails at the bottom down there. And make sure all this is even before I lay that next towel.
Okay.
Okay? Just wipe. You can't go no farther. Because you got to put that little piece in. You got to start making cuts.
Can you make sure the baby?
No, whole piece. Whole piece.
Oh, yeah.
Whole piece. Come here, baby. Come here, baby.
Come here, baby.
Come here, baby. I love you. I love you. I love you. Mommy thinks she a talent now. She a talent again. She talent. Mommy talent. Look at mommy. Look at mommy. Look at it.
Alright, so I'm creating a step, so I need to...
You need to cut that edge over there. You got 2 cuts over there.
Right, because I can keep going. Put
you
more
can go up until you're done. But go ahead and make your cuts before that stuff dry on you.
Okay.
So I mean, make your measurement. Now you can take the towel and you can set the towel over there and mark it with the marker wipe on the wall. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's pretty.
Flip the towel the opposite direction.
Yep. So the nasty
right.
person in the corner.
You want that cut in that corner. Okay. Or you can mark a couple of them.
Yeah, I was gonna mark all of them in this corner. And so I
The ones that you need to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know you got stuff on the back of it, so you wipe it off.
Hey guys, I hope you really enjoyed that video. It was once again another labor of love project. It took me, I think I worked on it for 2 days. The painting took 2 days. But you know, I'm loving the progress that we are making. So I hope that you're excited to just see this makeover happen from that one bathroom that was brown and green to now something that's really light and modern and vibrant and everything that I wanted. So homies, if you are now just seeing my channel, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button right now. You're gonna love everything you see on here. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at TheHandyHomegirl14. You will see all the sneak peeks. Before I even release it on YouTube, I give a mini sneak peeks on my Instagram and Twitter account, so you can just check in on that way to check in on me, check on Royal, check in on Sir. We're all on there. And also check out my new collection of DIY wear at thehandyhomegirl.com/shop. You're going to see tanks, pillows, sweatshirts, really cute sweatshirts with motivational DIY sayings that I say sometimes on this channel. And I hope this sweatshirt really just help motivate you to create the life that you love. And the link to my shop will be down below in the description box if you just want to give it a little look-see. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you later. Bye. Hey homies, you can find more DIY tips and tutorials at thehandyhomegirl.com and stay up to date by subscribing to my blog and my YouTube channel. And you can also follow me on Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, and Instagram. See you later guys. Bye.